Somos celebs, pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more.
Yes, my peoples, man. You know we back again. I'm always here for you lot, man. Come on, man. This shit don't ever end. So let's get straight into it. Obviously, I got a video for you lot for Fabrizio Romano speaking about all the daily events earlier. We had this hijack talk and all of that. So, yeah, Fabrizio Romano basically spoke on it. So I'm going to play the video of everything he spoke about, and then we're going to get into it. I've got it all sussed out anyway. Don't worry, I've got you lot. So let me play the video, and then we're going to get into it.
Clarify on the transfer window, and so let's jump into it together. And so guys, big movements even on a Sunday on the transfer market. Brian Mbeumo at Carrington to sign his contract with Manchester United, the 5-year deal completed, and so Brian Bemo joins United. Everything has been signed between the clubs, and on player side, the medical done, 5-year contract, 1-year option, £65 million, 1 in advance, and so Mbeumo deal is now completed. Brian Bemo, new Manchester United player. We all Manchester United, and to touch also on Victor Gyokeres. Because on Victor Gyokeres today from Portugal, from very important outlets in Portugal, basically all of them, from Record to Abola, SIC, Noticias, and all the others, they are reporting that Manchester United have been working in the recent days on a deal for Victor Gyokeres, on an hijack for Victor Gyokeres. And I want to touch on a key ticket to explain you something, guys. I came here earlier this week and I told you, Man United will sign an important striker this summer. They want to sign a striker, they want to go for a striker, and they will sign a striker in this summer. Now that Cunha is done and Bemo is done, for them the focus is the striker. So, Manchester United made this very clear internally, and many agents in the market are aware about that. So what happened? For example, for Hugo Ekitike, someone internally at Eintracht expected Manchester United to try enter the race for Ekitike when the deal collapsed with Newcastle. Man United were calling to be informed of the situation with Ekitike, then the player decided to go to Liverpool and there was no chance to enter into the deal. But when a club like Man United, a big club, is entering the market for a striker, many agents and intermediaries are obviously attentive to the situation. And so, for Ekitike, Eintracht expected Man United to join the race, but was not even possible because the player wanted to go to Liverpool. What about Gyokeres? I'm not aware of an official bid from Manchester United. I'm not aware of club-to-club talks from Manchester United. I'm aware of intermediaries trying to suggest that possibility via Sporting. Already with Saudi clubs a few weeks ago, Sporting tried to present the opportunity to Gyokeres to go to Saudi, and the player said, no thanks, Arsenal. Then, for Sporting, the opportunity to do business with Manchester United for Gyokeres, maybe for them to enter into the deal, seeing that this add-ons structure was still being negotiated with Arsenal. But the answer from player side, guys, despite intermediaries suggesting the opportunity for Man United to enter into the deal for Victor Gyokeres and to hijack it, and this is why we have these stories, it's not because of a bid, it's not because of club-to-club talks, it's because some intermediaries have been working on this possibility to present to Manchester United, but it was not even possible to advance as of today, guys. Then in the market, we never know. But as of today, it's very clear that Victor Gyokeres says Arsenal. Victor Gyokeres wants to go to Arsenal. Victor Gyokeres is only convinced about Arsenal project. He already gave them priority in June. He agreed personal terms with them 2 weeks ago, and he wants to go to Arsenal. That's very clear. The player, but also his agent, Hasan Çetinkaya, same position as the player. He's not directly dealing with Manchester United. This is not the case, or with Saudi clubs. Work in progress with Arsenal. This is the focus for Victor Gyokeres. So, absolute focus on Arsenal deal for the Swedish striker, who is not talking to any other club. It's via intermediaries that there are these opportunities, but as I mentioned, Man United will sign a striker. For Ekitike, it was not possible to proceed. Eintracht tried to open that possibility, but the player wants to go to Liverpool. For Manchester United, Sporting and intermediaries expecting that opportunity for United, but they didn't even bid because the player wants to go to Arsenal. Let's see what United will do, because for sure a striker remains a priority for them. I told you earlier in the week that Nicholas Jackson is an option. They are aware about the situation for Nicolas Jackson. At the moment, I'm not aware of talks ongoing with Chelsea, so I'm not aware about that. But from what I'm told, Man United are informed about the situation of Nicolas Jackson. They know that the player is not untouchable at Chelsea, and so they are aware of the eventual conditions for his exit this summer. While at Chelsea, there is still an appreciation for Alejandro Garnacho, for example, so maybe that could be a scenario, but at the moment it's not a negotiation. At the moment, no club-to-club talks about that, so still early. But Man United are expected to go for a striker, and so this is why now you will see many links. For example, one of the names being mentioned internally in the recent weeks is also Benjamin Sesko, another player who is well known at Manchester United. But also in this case, guys, before entering into concrete discussions, negotiations, we have to wait and see what's going to happen internally at Man United in terms also of outgoings. I told you how important it will be for Man United to let some players go, to help financially. Rashford is going to Barcelona, but then there is Sancho, there is Antony, there is all the rest also, including Alejandro Garnacho, and so that's going to be really, really important. On Manchester United, guys, let me mention also another name, because I told you that it's about the striker and it's also about the goalkeeper. For the goalkeeper, they have some experienced option like Emi Martinez, El Dibu, who would be keen on a move to Manchester United, but at the moment still no direct negotiations with Aston Villa. And then Lammens, save this name, playing for Antwerp, 23 years old. I'm told that Manchester United have an interest in this player. He's been scouted, monitored in the recent months. He's a talented goalkeeper. Manchester United now have to decide internally what they want to do with the goalkeeper, whether they want to bring a big, important goalkeeper like Emi Martinez, or if they want to bring a young profile with the opportunity to grow behind Onana, to have his chances to compete. And Lammens is a name they are really considering at Manchester United. So for sure now there will be discussions, there will be internal talks to understand the best options, but Man United remain very active on the striker position, on the goalkeeper position for sure. Two crucial parts of their summer transfer window, waiting to understand what they can do in the next weeks, as soon as they will announce Bryan Mbeumo very soon. So just waiting for an official statement for Manchester United. The next steps will be striker and goalkeeper.
You see what's going on then. So all that talk earlier, it was a fake bid, mate. It never got made. Yeah? It was all that talk about a bid earlier, hijack, rare, was going bananas. Everyone believed it. I kind of believed it as well. Since we got that Rashford money or whatever, the wages, I thought, you know what? It might be happening, but yeah, forget about it. It's not happening. As you can see, Victor Gyokeres maintains his clear position despite links with Man United and more clubs that he wants Arsenal. We knew that he wanted Arsenal anyway. I just thought that it could collapse because of the add-ons. Because the add-ons, they're still working on it. They might stall, no one budges. Because if Arsenal walks away, what happens? Because this geezer's skipping training still. He's still skipping training. And he's saying, I'm never going to play for Sporting again. So that's what Fabrizio came out and basically said. And yeah, the plan hasn't changed. They're still trying to make it work with Sporting, Arsenal. Until that breaks down, if we're linked to Gyokeres in any shape or form, it's literally us getting used by Sporting to just make Arsenal hurry up. So Ben Jacobs come out and basically said the same thing. I understand Man United haven't made a bid for Victor Gyokeres and have no plans to do so. Talks remain advanced with Arsenal with a breakthrough expected soon. There's a strong sense that Man United are being used in a political game regarding Victor Gyokeres. So we're not even involved no more. We're out of it. We're not even, do you get it? This is a thing that in Portugal, Sporting's just putting it out there, etc. So they're putting it out there, briefing all their Portuguese journalists that, yo, listen, pull it out there that Man United are interested. Let's speed these people up. But what they don't understand is he's already came out and said he wants Arsenal and he's twerked for them so bad that now they just know, listen, you can't play that game with us. If this was someone that wasn't really keen, you can probably do that. And it looks a bit mad, but we know he wants us. So that's Tony that came out. Obviously, Fabrizio, Ben Jacobs, a lot of them kind of shut it down. So yeah, that's a myth. That's a myth. It has to be Sesko, Watkins, no way, Jackson. Come on, like Jackson hasn't scored more than our whole attack. Watkins rather him. Sesko. This Sesko thing is mad, you know. A lot of people rate Sesko still. I didn't even know that much people rated him. Definitely rather have Watkins, but Jackson has literally scored more. It's going to be Sesko, Mitch, another project striker. Need Watkins. This Watkins and Sesko thing is crazy. No one ain't even really talking about Jackson. No way we're getting Sesko. Guy's going to cost about 80 mil. Rather have Watkins. He's proven. It's mad. Arsenal pull out the deal. That'd be so joke. That's what I'm saying, Brian. That's the only reason why it was semi-believable this even this chat. Am I the only one red that wants Vardy on a free for 1 year? He's going to. That's crazy. That is mad. Mitch. Big up yourself, Harvey, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yes, you are. No way. No one wants Vardy. Does anyone want Vardy in here? Man said Vardy. Vardy you're talking about. Everyone's getting onto him that. Nah, Brian, that's a mad one. Let me get into the next stuff anyway. When I come back to these comments, don't worry, man. Sesko is not ready for the Prem. Brian. Cool. Hear this now. So, boom, that's what Fabrizio said. This is it more or less broken down. He's talking about the goalkeeper. I've told you that about Lammens, you know. This keeper is a serious keeper. He's 23 years old. He's made the most saves in the whole world. He's prevented the most goals. He's on a different level. So, big up Lammens, man. And we're in for him. We've been in for him for ages now, but we haven't really made our thing solidified. So now it's kind of coming out that we actually want him, etc. And he spoke about the situation himself as well. But yeah, man, he's a proper keeper, man. I'll show you my man stats and that. Fabrizio basically just said for the goalkeeper, they have some experienced options like Emi Martinez, who will be keen on a move to Man United, but he'll be expensive. And there's no negotiations at the moment because a lot of Argentinian sources were putting it out there that we're in for him. Like, no. And then Lammens, save his name. He's playing for Antwerp, which is a Belgian team. He's a Belgium international. 23-year-old. I'm told that Man United have an interest in the player. He's been scouted, monitored, and in recent weeks is a talented goalkeeper. Man United have now decided that they haven't decided yet. They have to decide who they want. Do they want a young keeper or do they want an experienced one? Lammens is a name they are really considering. Lammens is brazy. Look at Lammens, what he's been getting up to. This geezer has prevented the most goals in the whole world. No one. That middle list has got every keeper you can think of. Donnarumma, Alisson, Ederson, David Raya, the lot. He's the top. He's had the most saves and he's prevented the most highest save percentage. He's in a different thing. And he spoke about it earlier in the year and he just said, wow, every time they're taking shots at him and he's making saves in training, they're saying United this, United that. Do you get it? Yo, he's gas, man. He's ready for the move. We need him anyway. We actually need this geezer. Because, bruv, Bayern there cannot be our keeper. And remember something. AFCON is coming up in December where Onana goes. Onana's injured right now anyway. But when he goes in AFCON, mate, we can't deal with my man for a month. Bayern there. That's crazy. So, big up Lammens. This is Lammens for you lot. Yeah, man. He's with it, man. And he's ready, man. As you can see. Remember, as a goalkeeper, you don't really need to be doing loads of stuff. The goal's the same no matter where it goes. It don't matter if you're in Belgium. It don't matter if you're in Africa. All the goals are exactly the same. They're behind you. As long as you keep the ball out of the net, you're cool. So that's the situation with Lammens. He's doing well. He's doing better than De Gea's first ever season. So even De Gea's first season, he's doing much better than he done. And De Gea had a mad season in the 17-18. So this is Lammens, man. This is who he's talking about. Hopefully we go for him. And I don't want to go for Martinez, 33. He's a bit of a, like what he done to my man that day as well, Højlund, was just showing that he's a bit of a nutcase, like to just take him out like that. So I'm not really under the Emi Martinez hype. I'll be real. But cool, man. Obviously, this is the big one. This is what everyone's talking about. It's the striker. Sesko, Watkins, or Jackson. Sesko and Jackson are making the most noise. I'll be real. Watkins' name gets thrown in there, but it keeps being said about Sesko and Jackson. These 4 reports are all today. You know what I mean? You just look at the 3 to your left, more or less. That's the journalists. But this is all today stuff. And yeah, man. It says Benjamin Sesko has scored 27 league goals since the start of last season. No striker age 23 or younger has more across Europe's top 5 leagues in that time frame. He's reportedly on Man United's radar. Yeah, so this geezer, I don't really rate him. I'll be real. I'm not really with the Sesko hype. But the more and more it's getting reliable. It's just like, oh, bruv, it is what it is, man. If it happens, it happens. I'll do with anyone than Højlund. So this is from Anil Kandola. He works on TalkSport, and he's come out and said, I'm hearing more and more from sources that Nicholas Jackson to Man United is a real possibility. It's my understanding that the hierarchy at United believe he can offer the forward line what they are lacking through his versatility and link-up play. Sesko is being discussed internally amongst others, but Premier League experience is an admired attribute for the rebuild of the forward line in particular. So, and Neil was saying that he's talking every day. We've had someone come out and speak about Jackson. Fabrizio spoke about him yesterday, but he didn't say too much. He just said, yeah, he is a possibility, but nothing ain't been said yet, blah, blah, blah. So this is just another basically geezer coming out and saying the same thing. Pletigo come out today and said there are now many movements in the background for Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko. But I can also imagine him staying this summer if there's not the right offer. Remember, he's 90 million euros. Who's really going to pay that? How much are they going to drop it? Are they going to drop it to 70? I don't know. So he might stay still. And that's a German outlet. Obviously, Leipzig's in Germany, so he's going to know a lot about it. There are talks with interested clubs, and it is all our understanding that Man United are targeting him. He's one of the 2 candidates to be their number 9. And the other one is Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson is in every single article. His name's in it. For the last 2 weeks, all the articles have been saying Jackson. Sesko's come out now because of the price. And then we got Watkins that's in there as well. But specifically Nicholas Jackson and Sesko. I cannot close the door to possible Chelsea interest. So let's see what happens in the next 2 or 3 weeks with Sesko. So, bro, I don't know what's going to happen, man. But it's going to be Sesko, Jackson, and Watkins is in there. But I don't know how solidified. It's just all man's hearing about now is Nicholas Jackson and Benjamin Sesko. Remember, I was calling this guy Benjamin Tesco not too long ago. Now we're linked with him. It's gone mad. So, yeah, Benjamin Sesko is back on the Man United radar as a number 9 option. As revealed last week, approached me 12 months ago before Sesko decided to stay at Leipzig. Nicholas Jackson, Ollie Watkins, 2 other names discussed. Man United still shortlisting several targets, finding a new striker is the next priority. We know that. He came out and said it. Said, yo, Fabrizio came out today and said it. Striker. That's all we want is a striker. That's our next priority. Goalkeeper and striker. That's it. But striker first. Højlund, he just got to bounce. There's no point. So we'll see, man. This is what's going bananas. It's Sesko or Jackson. I hope Watkins is in there. I hope Watkins high on the list or Mateta. Because me personally, I'd rather Watkins or Mateta. I say it all the time. Jackson gets yellow cards for days. All the time. I think the refs already got him booked before he's even started the game. He already knows he's going to have to do it. So I'm not really with it, man, with this Jackson thing. Sesko's going to cost 90 million euros. Are we really going to pay that for another project striker? Do we believe in him that much to say we know this guy's going to be the guy? Or are we going off hope again, like we've done with Højlund? Oh, he's going to become good. I don't know if we got time for that, man. And what we've been doing with this Prem proven thing, we ain't been taking no chance. We've gone for Cunha and Bemo. We spent nearly, 130 million. We're not taking chance. So I don't know, man. Prem proven. Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm on this proven thing. You don't necessarily have to be Prem, but you need to be scoring loads of goals in your league at least. He's in the Bundesliga. He scored 13 goals. That's a bit mad still. We need to keep Højlund and Xerxes rotate Cunha up top. Nah, I'm not with that one there, Brian. Still, man said keep Højlund. That's madness. No way, get carried. If Brian, that's crazy. Vardy got 9 goals at Leicester last season. He'll get more vast 70k. I don't know about that, man. Who has anything about Gyokeres? If we get Sesko, it's going to be good. And he's got height. We need to move on to CM, onto CM and goalkeeper. A lot of people are saying that because of that one game. A lot of people are saying the midfielder thing. Brian Mbeumo shirt wear at Manchester United. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get into that. I think he's number 19. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Get Sesko for his height when he comes into corners and he's strong to it. So why did he only score 13 goals then last season then? Why did he not score more goals? If his height is that thing, why did he not score more goals then? Buying there, 12 million. Yeah, for real. We should do something like that, innit? But would he go to Belgium though? That's the thing. Is Bayern there going to go to Belgium? Nobody wants Jackson in United. That's embarrassing. Nobody. I ain't seen one person want him. Some people have said they'll take him on loan, but no one has sat there and said, yeah, bring Jackson. No way. Exactly. I say this every stream. This guy's a walking card. Literally. We'll have a big game. This guy will do something crazy and get sent off. It's not worth it, man. Do you think CM is priority? Even Ruben said we lack in the CM position. I think they're going to go big on CM next year. That's what I think it is because Casemiro leaves. So you've got the wages and you're going to have some room now. We've got too much CMs. So even though we can all see it and what's his name? Ruben said yesterday, I'm with you. But you got to remember, we got Maino that can play in the CM, Bruno, Ugarte, Collier, Casemiro. 5 players that I've just said. And you got to remember, we only play 1 game a week, sorry. We play 1 game a week. So think about it. If it's playing with 2 players, by the time you got your Carabao Cups and your FA Cup, you can get the other players in. How much players do you really need in that position? And then we got the Sesko Kones that can come in. We've got a lot of players in that position, man. That's why I feel like we got to get rid of one. I think midfield should be priority. Yeah, everyone's saying that. A lot of people are saying that. All Jackson does is get cars. We can't take all this money and take the risk on them. We have to, too many CMs, way too many Jacksons. Not for me. Yeah, I'm with you with that one, man. I'm not with the Jackson thing, Stacks. I'm not with that. I'm fully not with that one there. He's a walk-in yellow. Like, I think he's booked before the game starts. I say this. So, yeah, man, I'm not really with the Jackson hype. I reckon we should get Watkins or Mateta. That's what I'm on. I'm on that hype. Watkins or Mateta hype is what I'm on. I'm not on this Jackson and Sesko hype. Sesko is too pricey. He's 90 million. Watkins or Mateta. Watkins has scored 16 goals in his last 3 seasons in the Prem. A lot of people can't do that. 16 goals in his last 3 seasons. A lot of people cannot do that. So I think we get Watkins or Mateta. Mateta, everything everyone is saying about Sesko, Mateta can do it. And he's Prem proven. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm on. I'm going with this. I'm on this Watkins and Mateta hype. I'm not on this Sesko or Jackson. So this whole page, what's coming out today, I'm not really on it. I want to see some Mateta links. That's what I want to see. I'm not really on it with that. We need a left wing forward. What are you talking about, Slayer? What team you support, mate? You sure you're talking about the right team? Left wing forward. We've got a left 10, which is Cunha. So what are you on about? Jackson, what? No way. Yeah, bruv. Jackson's crazy. Okay, so let's get Watkins. That's what I'm on. He's 29, but if you get him for 3 solid years, come on, man. Harry Kane. Look at Harry Kane, bruv. Some man peaked from 30, you know. 29. We give him like a 40 million. Give us 3 years out of you, and then we go for the next big thing then. Do you know what I mean? Villa are going to want 50 million plus multiple for Watkins. I think they're going to start off like that, but then they'll turn around. Bro, we don't play with left wingers. We play with 10s. What team you support? I don't understand what you're saying. You said we need a left winger, left wing forward, but we only play with 10s. Cunha's a 10 because we play with 10s. We play with 2 10s behind the striker. But yeah, man, like I said to you, look, man, Mateta and thing. I reckon it's going to be tomorrow because we get on the plane tomorrow. On Tuesday, sorry. But we got on the plane on Tuesday, so it has to be tomorrow that they're confirming. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's going to be tomorrow, man. When are we United traveling for USA? We're traveling on Tuesday. So Tuesday, we all get on a plane to the USA for the tour. So that's why I reckon we're gonna confirm him tomorrow, and then Tuesday he gets on the plane because you can't get on a plane without getting confirmed. It don't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? It has to get confirmed. So it's going to be tomorrow or Tuesday. We lack wingers. Bro, we don't play with wingers. We play with 10s. Next year, Watkins will be dropping. Brian Mbeumo shirt wear at Man United. Number 19. Wear number 19. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Don't worry, I got you lot. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Yeah, this is just the striker situation. These are all the links today about strikers. I've had some from Fabrizio as well. I showed you lot. But mostly this is the links about strikers today. So we need someone to replace Garnacho because he's bad. Here, I know. He's not playing anyway. He's part of the Freedom 5. He's going to go. And I've got links about Garnacho as well. So make sure you stick about and wait for that. Still got it. You don't want Vardy for his year. Sir Alex reckons we should sign him. No, I don't think Sir Alex reckons that still. Don't know where you see that from or when you spoke to Sir Alex, but I don't think he said that, brother. Yeah? News says a playmaker winger who plays as a 10. Yeah. News says all right. But it seems that our 10s are set anyway. I don't know why you're not talking about 10s. We've got Cunha and Bemo, bruv. So our wingers, 10s, whatever you want to call it, are more or less done. We're talking about strikers now. Strikers, and I showed you about goalkeepers. Lammens is our guy. So you lot got to let me know about strikers, what you lot think about the strikers. But I'll move on anyway. If you've missed anything, don't worry. I'm going to spin back round and show you what's going on. So don't watch nothing. Rashi's getting loads of love out there, man, in Barcelona, man. He just landed over there. Look at the boy Rash. Barcelona have sealed all the documents of Rashford deal set to land in Spain. Understand, Barcelona will pay 40 million euros gross as salary coverage plus bonuses linked to appearance. Marcus takes a 15% pay cut and Man United will not cover his salary. We're not paying nothing. 30 million euros is a bit of a bump though. It's like 26 million or something, 23 million. I think we should have got a little bit more from him. Do you know what I mean? 30 million. Even 30 million is low for Rashi. We should have kept it 40, but maybe we're looking at what we're saving from the wages, and we just said, you know what, fuck it. But look at that, they got a mural for my man already, but they're showing him love, man. They're showing him hella love. They got a mural for him. They got bare videos of him at the airport. The fans are there and that. You get me? So they're showing Rashford love, man. So big up Rashi, man. I hope he does well over there, man. He goes mad, scores loads of goals, and they end up taking him. You get it? Because this can't be another year where he comes back and he just ends up, you get me, just coming back and then he's stuck with us and we're going through this again next year trying to get rid of him. So good on Rashi, man. Go do your thing over there, big up yourself and smash it, you get me? But they're showing him hella love over there though, hella love. Man's got a mural already. The man just got off the plane. There's already a mural of the guy. He ain't even stepped on the pitch yet. It's crazy. Sorry, Nicholas Jackson, and for real, don't want you. I don't think anyone actually wants Nico Jackson, you know. We need depth, bench, strength, because if Cunha gets injured, we won't have anybody to replace him. 100%, but we've got to sell players now. This is when the Mason Mounts and all that got to go first. We can't just buy loads of players in one season. It's not FIFA, you get me? Are we selling Garnacho, Antony, Rashford, and Sancho? Yeah, we're selling that's the Freedom Five and Malacia. They're all going. Rashford's gone. He's set the way. Sancho, Antony, Malacia, and Garnacho are next. So we'll see what happens. Man United strikers for next season. How much goal will the striker? I showed you lot the strikers. I just showed you lot. This is the striker list for all today. Watkins is on this list as well, but they're not really saying much about Watkins. They just keep talking about Nicholas Jackson and Sesko. That's the main two that everyone is talking about today. No one ain't talking about Watkins. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one, man. I don't know who it's going to be. I want Watkins or Mateta. I'm not really with this train, this Jackson or Sesko train, bro. I'm not with the project striker. I'm not with the disciplinary thing. Do you understand? Rashford going to have an amazing season. He screwed us off massive. He's going to be the next Henry out there. Yeah, good on him, man. I hope the best for him, man. I hope he strives still. They've done us with that price. That price is mad. That's like 23 million or something, or 26 or something. I don't know what it is, but come on, man. We could have got a bit more than that. They have to sign him for that price. It's just the wages, isn't it? If he keeps it the same. We've got lots of debts. We've got Xerxes too that can play 10 Mount exactly. So I don't know what man are talking about. Man are coming here talking about wingers. We don't play with wingers. Bruno as well. It's true. I still laugh that we call Jackson shit. It doesn't matter. Outscoring everything doesn't make you better. Doesn't make you. This is the thing, Brian. If you look at who was linked with, Gyokeres, Osman, it shows a certain level that we wanted to get players at. We wanted proper elite strikers. So getting Jackson because he scored more goals than everyone doesn't really mean nothing if he's going to get sent off every game or get a yellow card and he's going to miss games anyway. Do you know what I mean? There's probably loads of players that scored more than Xerxes and Højlund or all of our attackers. Mbeumo scored more than all of our attackers. Mbeumo scored one less than all of our attackers put together. So it doesn't really mean anything, bro. I'll be real with you. That doesn't mean anything. He's getting yellow cards left, right, and centre. It doesn't mean, yeah, we have to take him now. Because he scored more goals than all of our attackers, we should take him. That's not a flex. Anyone can do that. You know what I mean? Look at Mbeumo last season. Look at this. Look at this on the left. Mbeumo just scored one league goal fewer than Man United's entire attack. Mbeumo just scored one. It's not a flex. Anyone can do it. You know what I mean? So what? We go for any single player that scored more goals than our attackers put together. Do you know what I mean? That's our attackers put together, by the way. That's what Mbeumo's done. I know you're talking about our attackers separately. So he probably scored 11 goals and all of them scored like 4, 5, 6. But that's what I'm saying to you. There's going to be so much players in the Prem that scored more goals than Xerxes, Højlund, Garnacho, and Ahmad. Ahmad got injured for majority of it. So it's not a flex. What you're saying is not. You get it? It's not a flex, man. I feel like anyone can do that. There's so much strikers that probably done it that no one even wants. You know what I'm saying? Mateta's done that. Who else done it in the Prem that isn't really linked to no one right now? There's probably other ones. So it is where it is, man. I hear you, though. You got the freedom fighter. This geezer. Oh, my God. Like I tell you all the time, there's always a link with him and then it don't go through. But it's saying the likely departure of Samuel Bangula will allow Juventus to look to doing a deal for Jadon Sancho. So now that's kind of frozen. We had all these talks on the right earlier on. Agreement in place, blah, blah, blah. And then now look, after they're confirming Conceição, they need a departure to be able to say, yeah, you know what? We've got you down and get Sancho. It's a joke thing, man. This is what I'm saying. It's a joke thing. Joke thing with Sancho. It's always close and then it's not close. Like and subscribe if you're new here as well, man. Make sure you hit the like button, man. Subscribe as well, man. We do this every day for you lot, man. This is nothing new, so make sure you're subscribing. Midfielders where we lack the most. 3-4-3 requires robust midfielders who are technical and physical. Yeah, it's true. I'm with you with that one there, movies. I'm with you. Can't see any rumours about Garnacho. I've got rumours about Garnacho. We've got rumours about Garnacho every day. I'm going to show you in a second, Slayer. Don't worry. I'm going to show you literally in a second about Garnacho. Man United will buy Benjamin Sesko, Nicholas Jackson, or Victor Gyokeres. I don't think we'll buy Gyokeres. I think that got miffed. And Bemo and Cunha will... I hear it. And this is Mbeumo anyway. This is his number and that. You can see him with his daughter. Big up himself. He's finally got the training kit. I think he's took a 1-2 photos as well. He was in Carrington earlier and he finished his medical. He's completed it successfully. So Mbeumo's officially a Man United player. He holds the number 19. So, yeah, man. I think Ahmad was 19 before. I think he's 16 now. So, what was Euro 19? I don't know. Can't remember. But he's the new number 19 anyway. Big up himself. I think we'll confirm him tomorrow because we got to get on the plane by Tuesday. So, I think he'll get confirmed tomorrow. He doesn't need no visa or none of that stuff. So, he's cool. His medical tests as well as signings. His official contract today in Carrington. Him and his family visited Old Trafford yesterday. Set to be squad for the USA tour. So he's flying out for the USA tour that we're going on Tuesday. So I'm sure we're going to confirm him tomorrow. I'm sure we are. Nobody's saying Jackson is a bad player, but we're trying to sell 4 other players with attitude problems. Exactly. Bring in Jackson and he starts beating people up on the pitch and all that. Come on, bro, man. We ain't got time for it. Start mashing people up in the dressing room and all that. We're just back to square one. So yeah, man, that's Mbeumo more or less wrapped. We should get a confirmation tomorrow. Hopefully that goes true. Nice. Garnacho. Who asked for Garnacho? I told you he's coming. You ain't seen nothing about Garnacho. It's here. So, boom. This is what you said in it. Yeah. Don't worry. Obviously, we got I'll go to Garnacho first and I'll move to the other ones. Garnacho is open to a move with Aston Villa. Garnacho, every day there's a rumour. Every other day there's a rumour about Garnacho and Aston Villa or Chelsea. Every day or two. So this is nothing new. But this has come out today just to let us know that he's open to going Villa. Because some people are saying he only wants to go to a Champions League club, etc. But he's saying no. He's open to going to Aston Villa. This came out literally on the 17th. Aston Villa want to sign Garnacho. So he's open to going. They want to sign him. He wore a T-shirt, Aston Villa. So you don't mind going there. So, yeah, Hurst said that he's ongoing. Fabrizio came out the other day and said Chelsea, from what I'm hearing, could have one more addition up front. Remember, they lost Madueke, you know, so they might replace him. So, yeah, man, that's the links on Garnacho, man. Garnacho might go. He wants to stay in the Prem, but Chelsea and Villa are the 2 teams that really want him. So, something might come out from that one there still. We'll see. We still got to wait and see what happens. David Ornstein come out the other day as well and said the same thing. Chelsea, because they got rid of Madueke, so they're waiting to see. So, they might end up going for him. So, Garnacho's got a few people. He had Bet by Leverkusen coming for him, Ten Hag. He didn't want to go there. So he's not really out of options. He's got options, but I showed you something that I keep showing you like that. Mate, a lot of these clubs are waiting to the last week of the window to basically come in and take these players. They don't want to take them yet because they're going to be too much money. So they're waiting for the end of the window. Look at the last article on this. The clubs interested in the Freedom 5 are expected to wait before making formal bids, hoping the price decreases. So they're going to probably come and lowball us with a 40 million or something on the last day of the window. That's what they want to do. So that's the situation on Garnacho. It's still ongoing. Teams are interested, but they're just taking their time. We got Antony. Atletico Madrid are emerging as favourites to sign him. Mate, I thought it was Real Betis. Real Betis have been in for Antony for ages. He went there, he loved it. But Atletico Madrid's they're in the same league. So maybe he might turn around and go, you know what, I'll go with Atletico Madrid. But Atletico Madrid just signed Alex Baena. They've got a few wingers. So I don't know if he's going to want to go there and have competition, because for Real Betis, he starts every single game. So maybe he's on the thing where I'm going to wait for Betis to try and do something with United. If they don't get nothing done, then I'll go somewhere else. Because Como came in as well, and that's Cesc Fabregas' team. So yeah, so we'll see what happens in it. But it's good to see other teams are in for him as well. The GOAT. So we need to get rid of him. Garnacho seems like he's got Villa in Chelsea. We don't know who's going to go to. And then we got Ederson, Mark Oden. This geezer, I don't know if this is his opinion. Obviously, the club are looking at people like Ederson for the midfield position. If I was United, I would be looking at Morgan Gibbs-White. We know he's available for 60 million, whether they do that or not, but they need a midfielder who can cover the ground. Morgan Gibbs-White's a 10. We've already got 3 or 4 10s. What is he talking about? So I'm not even going to I'm going to take that with a pinch of salt, but I'm going to go off the first sentence, which is true. The club are looking at people like Ederson for the midfield position. That is true. We've been looking at Ederson for ages. This is the last times we'll link to Ederson. Look at that. Rob Dawson came out and said, yo, if Man United can boost their budget with incoming transfer fees, there might be headroom to move for a midfielder like Ederson or Palace's Wharton. Man United have discussed Ederson during a meeting with the club directors, and Ruben Amorim United made contact with the players' camp a few months ago to show their interest. He is seen as one of the ideal midfield candidates. And that's from Fabrizio Romano, mate. So this is what I'm trying to say. That happened in April. Fabrizio spoke about Ederson. Alfredo spoke about Ederson. Rob Dawson spoke about Ederson literally at the end of June. So there's talks about Ederson. So it's true. This Ederson link is true. But I don't know what my man's talking about with Gibbs-White. And why are we going to go for Gibbs-White if he's a 10? We've got Bruno, Cunha, and Bemo. He's not a centre mid. So what are you talking about? You're saying we need people that cover ground, but you're telling us to go for a 10. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. But obviously the Ederson link is true. And it is there. You get me? Like I've showed you lot. So that's the situation with that. Yeah, just for those that missed it, I showed you about Lammens. We're linked to Lammens. Fabrizio came out and basically spoke about it. That we're in for Lammens now. Lammens is a good keeper, man. He's the Gyokeres of keepers. He's got the most saves in the whole world. Literally, he prevented the most goals. This geezer is different, man. Do you understand? These are all these stats. The middle row is what you've got to be looking at, man. That middle row is every goalkeeper in the world. All David Rayas, Alissons, and all of that. Lammens wins. He's the main guy right now. He's only 23 years old. You can build with him. And he's had a better season than what De Gea done in the 17-18 campaign. And that was De Gea's best season. Brentford, yeah, come on, man. 100% Chad. Hope it's Watkins and not Jackson or Sesko. So I'm with you, man. I'm not really on this Sesko thing. Let's hope they don't trade Garnacho with Jackson. Bayer Leverkusen interested in Antony. They might get him since they sold Frimpong. Didn't they get, what's that other geezer though? Bakayoko. Didn't they get Bakayoko? By Leverkusen. So yeah, man, that's the situation with Lammens. But this is the main thing, of course. These are the strikers we've been linked with. I want to see more Watkins and Mateta links, man. I'm not happy with these links. Do you understand? I don't really want Sesko. But if I had to pick out of the two, I'll probably take Sesko on a longevity thing. And he's not just a loose cannon like my man. My man is a loose cannon. Jackson, Action Jack, is a loose cannon. Yellow card galore. I'm not really with it still, I'll be real. So yeah, that's the situation with the strikers, man. We'll see which one ends up coming true. We'll see if there's more links, but these have been the links for the last couple of days. But all of these links are today. So but in the last couple of days, it's been heating up to be Jackson or Sesko. You understand? But I just can't see us paying 90 million for Sesko. I think if we had to pick, we'll probably go for Jackson because of the money with Sesko. It's another, we hope he comes good. I don't know, man. I can't see it happening, but we'll see. Obviously, this is the pre-season stuff. For those that have forgotten, we basically play West Ham on the 27th. So we jet out tomorrow on Tuesday. Tuesday, we jet out. And then on the 27th, we play West Ham. It says 26 because it's in America. So in America, it's going to be the 26th, but we're playing about 12 o'clock at night. And that's the 27th. Then we play Bournemouth. Then we play Everton. and then we come back down. And then obviously 9th of August, we play Fiorentina at home. De Gea is going to come back. Moise Keane and all them, man, there. You get me? So we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be thing. Man United for Victor G, no chance on his way to Arsenal. Yeah, 100%. He probably is going to go there. I don't know what they're haggling about, though. 2-3 million. But that's more or less it, man. That's more or less everything wrapped up for today. Fabrizio just said a lot, man. In that video, for those that didn't see it, he just broke it down and just said, we want a goalkeeper, but we want a striker first. But if we go for a goalkeeper, it's more or less to be Lammens. And I'm with him. What do you mean De Gea is going to come back? Yeah, he's coming back. Not coming back to Man United. He's coming back for Fiorentina. Look at the game, the last game that we play on this list. We're playing at Old Trafford. De Gea is there, innit? Remember, I don't think De Gea has came back yet since he left. We never even sent him off properly because he left in like pre-season time. So we ain't even seen the fans. But yeah. So we're playing Fiorentina at home. The 9th of August. That's the first time we're gonna wear our kit in front of our fans, the home kit, innit? And then obviously, De Gea is gonna be back. It's the first time he comes back to Old Trafford since he left. That's what I mean. He's not coming back to Man United like we're gonna sign him. You understand? Half of us probably wish we signed him again. But this is the first time he's gonna come back still to Old Trafford. Benjamin Sesko or Nicholas Jackson with strikers, Man United will buy them. Which one would you want though, Chad? Man United pre-season again. Huh? Next match in pre-season against on Sunday. Is that Sunday? Yeah, the 26th. Yeah. 27th. Yeah, 27th. Yeah, it's the 27th. I told you. 26th. It's 26th to them. So yeah, we're playing them, which is West Ham. And then we play Bournemouth and then we play Everton. And that's the tour done. The tour is just the 3 in the middle. Everything else is just friendly that's been put in to get match fitness. That's it. So the Leeds thing was just the idiot friendly match fitness. And then the Fiorentina is a week before we play Arsenal for match fitness. It's nothing special. The tour is the special one. It's not like it's anything mad, but it's just tour, innit? You go to America, you got to give something to the fans that live in America. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that, man. So let me just summarize it more or less. It's just, Fabrizio come out. He spoke about Lammens. He said Martinez is on that list. If we want an experienced keeper, we're going to go for Martinez, but he's expensive. Or we can go for a cheap one in Lammens, who happens to be the best goalkeeper in the world right now. For his age as well. He's made the most saves. He's prevented the most goals. He's got the highest save percentage. His thing is different. So that's what Fabrizio said. Then he spoke about strikers. He spoke about Sesko. Jackson's on that list. Watkins. And these are 4 other reports that have come out today and spoke about them as well. This has nothing to do with Fabrizio. This is other reporters and journalists. Pletigo, who is in Germany, he's talking about Sesko and saying that Leipzig striker Benjamin Sesko, there have been a bit of movement and background checks. Remember, Vivel used to work for Leipzig and all of that. Salzburg and all of that whole Red Bull thing. So he knows him well. So he might be vouching for him. But Nicholas Jackson, we're hearing loads about him as well. It's just going mad. I thought it was just an idiot rumour at first. But the way it's going so crazy right now, there's got to be something in there. So it's Nicholas Jackson, Sesko, or Watkins. Mate, like I said, I want Watkins at the 3. Watkins the most consistent. He's probably the oldest one out of them. But come on, 15 league goals, 16 league goals in the last 3 seasons in the Prem. Not everybody can do that. That's consistency to me. You understand? So when you look at their stats and that, I'll show you their stats. All 3 of them. 3, 4 of them, whatever it is. I'm still going with Watkins, man. But cool. Look at that. So we got Nico Jackson, 13 goals last season, 10 in the Prem, 3 in the Conference League, 17 goals the season before that. We got Benjamin Sesko, 13 goals in the Bundesliga, 4 goals in their little FA Cup type for them, and then 4 goals in the Champions League. 18 goals for Leipzig the season before that. 18 goals the season before that, and for Salzburg, 11 goals. Remember, that's the Bundesliga. You got to take it with a pinch of salt. You can't get too excited because it's the Bundesliga. Ollie Watkins, 17 goals last season, 16 in the Prem. 27 goals the season before. 16 goals the season before, 11, 6. So the last 3 seasons, if you can see properly, he scored a minimum 16 goals, Ollie Watkins. That's consistency in a Premier League, the best league in the world. Come on, man. And then we got Philippe Mateta. He got a new manager in Glasner, and it just changed the geezer's life, mate. Look at him before Glasner came. He was terrible. 2 goals in 32, 7 goals in 28. Glasner's come and just changed his life. 19 goals, 16 in the Prem. And then last season, he scored 17 goals, 14 in the Prem, 3 in the Carabao Cup. They won the FA Cup, but he never scored. He just assisted 1. I'll take Mateta or Watkins, bro. Any of the 2 on the right, I'm with it. I'm cool with that. I'm not really... Do you get it? Watkins is consistent. He's 29, yeah. He's the oldest out of the lot, but he's been consistent. We need goals now. You've seen our little... What we're going off right now. We're going off prime right now. We're not doing this. Let's get some... No. Let's get some potential in and bank on it. No. So I'm kind of shocked that these Sesko links ain't even going. I'm mad again. Because for them to even go for Cunha and Mbeumo, it's just showing we want prime now. They could have went out there and spent that 130 million, whatever it is, on both of them, on like 6 different gems on potential. We'll get him. He's 20 million. We'll get him. He's 25. He's 30. They said, no, we're going to go out there and just pay for some prime now. We need goals. So, yeah, with that being said, Watkins is your guy then. Do you know what I mean? Watkins is your guy, man. Or Mateta. And obviously, Fabrizio came out the other day. He said a little something about a Mateta as well. He spoke about Mateta and the strikers situation. He said that we don't know who we're going to go for yet, which he basically said today as well, to be honest. We don't know who we're going to go for. So, yeah, man, we're going to see what happens with this one, man. It's a weird one to see what going on because every day there's a new name. You just don't know who it's going to be. Every day there's a new name. You wake up tomorrow with someone else. Like, you just never know who it's going to be, bro. So this is the situation with that. Man United, Arsenal will beat Man United. I'm not really bothered about the big games, you know. People are talking about Man City. We've got Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal as our first 5. They're in our first 5 games. We've got Fulham away and all that. I'm not really bothered about Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Because the big teams, we play all right. It's the small teams. So I'm more worried about these 3 teams in pre-season. Everton, West Ham, and Bournemouth. That's going to show me what I need to know. Do you understand? I'm worried about them. I'm not worried about Chelsea, Arsenal, and that. We play all right against them. So I'm cool with that. Watkins will turn 30 soon. So if we're going to spend 55, 60 million, I don't think we're going to spend 60 million. That's what I'm trying to say. If it's 60 million, of course, we can't do that. You might as well add a 15 million and get Sesko if it's going to be something like that. Of course. I'm saying if he's 45 million or something, say they drop it to 45 million, they get realistic and they say, you know what, 45 million or 50 million, not even 50, I would say 45 with a 5 million add-ons or something, then it's cool. So I'm with you with that one. We can't go out there and spend 60 million on Watkins. No way. It will work. I think, yeah, exactly. Which player is come after Brian and Bemo? What do you think of our 2 new signings? And what do you think is going to be next? I know it's going to be a striker. Fabrizio said it 100 times. We're going to get a striker. These are the ones we're all linked with today. Ollie Watkins, Sesko, or Jackson. For some weird reason, I think it's going to be Jackson that they get. I don't want Jackson, but I think it's going to be Jackson because it's just too heated up. They want Garnacho. So it just seems like we go out there and pay like 45 million. They pay 50 million for Garnacho. It's a swap deal. They basically only paid 5 million for Garnacho. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, it seems that something like that would happen. So I feel like they're going to get Jackson and do a little swap deal where they come for Garnacho, we go for Jackson. We need a striker. And remember, Garnacho is not going to play. So he's sitting on the reserves, part of the Freedom 5. He's not going to play. So that's what I think is going to happen. Is that a bomber? It's not a bomber, is it? Ben Jacobs? Nah, nothing. Just chatting shit. Aston Villa, Garnacho. Yeah, talk about that. So yeah, man, I reckon we're going to go for Jackson, man, and do a little swapsy on them. That's what I reckon is going to happen. But we'll see. But yeah, man, that's more or less it wrapped up. Sesko, Jackson, it's going bananas. We'll see what happens with that. Rashi's landed in Barca. They've gave him a mural. He's loving it. He's smiling. He's happy. Good on him. Hope he smashes it. Freedom fighter. We're still waiting to see what happens with this geezer. Apparently, got to sell someone now. I don't know, mate. And Bemo's done his medical. That's going to be probably solidified tomorrow, confirmed, or the next day, or Tuesday morning before they fly out. but I can't see him getting on the plane without it being confirmed. Garnacho, Aston Villa, he's open to go in there. We all knew he was open when he wore the shirt anyway. Atletico Madrid are emerging as a favourites to sign Antony now. So Atletico Madrid want him now, apparently. And then we've got Ederson talks. Obviously, we've been linked with Ederson for ages. Fabrizio spoke about him in April. Alfredo, Rob Dawson, reliable. That we want Ederson, but we need money. We can't get, if we don't have money, we're not going to get these players. And then obviously pre-season, the three teams, the three in the middle are US Tour and the Fiorentina games, the EDET friendly. So we'll see what happens, man. That's more or less it. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We do this every day, man. This is a quick summary and it's more or less done. I'll be back on tomorrow. I hope everyone the best. Big up everyone that's been in the chat. Big up all of you lot. So make sure you lot hit the like button on your way out and subscribe if you haven't. In a bit. Peace.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we are next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more